Purrs, Gainer again. I've been playing with drawers. I spotted a lady who'd done some, like a little chest of drawers, and I wanted something similar. But hers were really long, and I've got limited desk space, so I can't even think of it. Let me find the lady's name now, because you know me, I always give credit where credit is due. Cinder's Papercraft, but they were about 7 3/4 inches long, way too long for my space. So I thought I would jazz them down a little bit and then make them a little bit smaller, so you can fit in them. Let me find my little. You can fit your you can get your whole pack of pearls in there. You can get your whole pack of rhinestones. Obviously, you've got to take them out of the packets. But I'm going to store one with rhinestones in, one with epoxy dots, one with other things that people have given to me. And I've got 4 in total, so I'm going to make another one with you. They're so simple to make, absolutely fabulous. And I'm going to have little labels. I might have little labels on the front. These are my pearls, so I'm going to keep them in there. I've got another one here, absolutely adorable. I'm going to glue them together as well, though. And I've done them in alternate colours. So my epoxy dots, they're going in there. And the next one, yeah, I've made 4 already. I want a set of 5 drawers. I am from a big family. A very big family. So I could keep my faceted gems in there. I could even probably keep them in there as well. I'd have to cut a bit of the plastic off. But yeah, my customers this month are going to be having their freebies anyway for shopping with me, and an extra pack of these, because you can colour them in with your blends, and they're absolutely fabulous. I love them. I'm going to pop them in there. I'm just going through my desk tidy of what I've got. Oh, not quite. If I take them out of the packet, then maybe so. But yeah, they go in there, but just trim a little bit off the side, because they're only 4 inches wide, which is perfect. But this, yeah, she used whole sheets of paper, and I didn't want to use a whole sheet of paper. I just didn't need anything that long. So, you know, look, I keep all my different, and I'm going to have a little set of drawers now for all my embellishments. And I'm going to alternate the drawers. So when they stand up together, they're all going to look the same. This one I did exactly the same as the drawer width, and then thought, oh, length. But I went just 1/8 of an inch bigger, so it wasn't, because this one, perfect as it is, and you won't see it when I glued it together, it's hanging out the back because it's the same size. Now these, they don't. They flush when they're closed, so I went and did them 1/8 of an inch bigger than the actual drawers. So, but when I glue that in there, you won't see them. You won't see them when I all glue together. And we're going to decorate them as well. But aren't they just the cutest? Same thing as what we did with the Oriental looking box. We're going to do exactly the same with a ribbon. I just think they're so cute, but stacked on top of each other. All your embellishments in one place. Fabulous. And we've got loads of other stuff. I've got all these here things that have been gifted to me. My enamel shapes. I've got gold and silver ones. More pills. So I would just go through my drawers. I'm going to cut this top bit of cardboard off because I can't see then what I've got. But yeah, look, so I can just go into the drawer and I can see that they're there. And I've used those gifted little... Oops, what's fell off there? It's an old shape from somewhere. But I've used... Oh, I got some more there. Oh, look, see, I nearly threw that out. Don't want to be doing that now. My glitter enamel dots. Aren't they just the cutest? I've got some... Oh, I got loads of little things that people gift to me. And my little... Oh, they're my pearls that I used the other day for my And I coloured them in with the Calypso Coral. So they're pearls actually. So they can go with those pearls. These enamel dots can go in there. I have got, oops, I'm throwing them everywhere. I am, girls and boys. I just found one of these. It was stuck to my t-shirt, so I'm going to stick it back on there. These were gifted to me as well, so I used them on the drawer fronts, the little ones, so they look like studs. Aren't they pretty? So I'm going to keep those out. I'm going to find, I've got my little stars, my black, you know, my shapes from Stampin' Up. I will put non-Stampin' Up items in a different drawer because I'm a good girl like that. So keep my Stampin' Up stuff together. Let's see what's in this one. Whoops, they're all sliding. We will glue them together shortly, and I will get on with making them. So there's my Stampin' Up pearls. Well, they're not Stampin' Up pearls, but they're pearls. But I'll keep more or less the same in each drawer. So, but they're just the sweetest little things ever. My dimensionals. I've got gold ones, I've got silver ones. Oops, keep sticking. I've got silver ones there. I got stars. I will keep my black ones. Or my 4 little love hearts. 3, I've only got left 3 love hearts yet left now. Yeah, you know, so things like these can go in. I just like keeping everything together, so put my little odds in there, odds and ends, the big rhinestones. In the next box I'll keep my stars and my black rhinestones. But what a cute little idea. It looks fabulous on your desk. So I'll pop them to one side for a moment. We'll glue them all together shortly at the end. I'm just going to make one more. I have 2 rich raspberry and 2 sweet sugar plum. And I'm going to do one more in the sweet sugar plum. So we've got evened out. So isn't that cute? It's so simple to make. Let's get rid of this. So you need 2 sheets of paper. The first one, this is for the outer box. And this measures 6 by 11.5. The lady did hers. She kept it at 11 3/4 and scored a 1/4 of an inch. Did all fold it and then cut that 1/4 of an inch off, and I didn't see the point in that, so I cut mine off already. And this one is for the drawer, and it's reinforced, the sides are, so it's nice and sturdy. And this is 8 1/4 by 10 1/8. So I'm going to need a piece of designer series paper. This is 3 7/8 by 1 inch. This is for your drawer fronts, and a tiny little piece of ribbon measuring 3 inches, and that is it. Isn't that cute? So they're going to one side, and then we're going to grab our Simply Scored, and you need your hole punch. So this is the outer drawer. So like I'm saying, she scored at a 1/4 of an inch down here. But what I did, I measured after and cut the 1/4 of an inch off. So I know where I'm going now. So you need to score this at 4 1/8, 5 1/4, 9 3/8, and 10 1/2. And that's your outer box. What we're going to do then is we're just going to miter the ends so it tucks in nice and neat. Make sure I get to the corner again. That would help. And that's that bit. That's that one. And it's so quick to put together. It's just going to be me making a box, putting it in its sleeve, and then we're going to decorate it. That's the best bit, the decorated. So with our drawers now, we are going to score at, flipping it, 1 inch and 2 1/8 on all 4 sides. Don't worry about that line, you don't see that now. So it's 1 inch, 2 1/8, 1 inch, oops, see me jump then, 2 1/8, oh, I'm having a disaster. I have no wax paper, I've got glue on my fingers, but I don't have any wax paper whatsoever. I'm going to grease-proof her work. 1 inch and 2 1/8, and we're done on all 4 sides. So I'm going to put your scoreboard away. My wonky sign. Yes, my husband did this for me. I didn't, but I didn't spell check with him either, so my fault. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do all my cutting away first. And I'm just going to cut up. We're going to take these 3 outer squares off on all 4 corners. I find it easier to cut, then burnish. And we're going to take a little notch out of there as well. Oops, didn't go all the way. There we go. So do it on all 4 sides. I've had 2 brand new customers in the past 2 days, and I would like to, they know who they are, so I'm not going to say names, but thank you for shopping with me. That has been absolute pleasure. I will be your demo from now on, and I will treat you with the utmost respect. You'll have your gifts at the beginning of each month if you spend in my shop each month. This month you're going to get a little bit of extra. As you know, the white accents are offered to people that spend over £45 in my shop, which most ladies have. I'm checking my line here because it went a bit skewer. Yes, anyone who comes and shops with me this month will be receiving 10% of their order in gifts from me. Plus, because it's halfway through celebration, you can still earn your celebration items, and I'm going to give you a free packet of those white perfect accents as another thank you from me for shopping with me this month. So watch out for your rewards, ladies, and your handmade card from me. Sometimes I always throw in a little bit of extra. I can't help myself. I just got to say thank you. There we go. That's all our scoring. So get rid of our bits. How simple was that? And it's so easy. Now I find my burnishing is a lot easier and a lot quicker. So, tool at the ready. You're basically just going to bend and fold. Turn and bend. Done. Oops. And then bend and fold. Turn it over. Done. Flat. Oh, my little things keeps coming off. Oh, my letter G. This was off my upline in November. She gave us all a brand new foam folder with her initial on. Look, it's wearing it. And it keeps coming off, so I have to keep putting it back on. Because I do love this thing. Rattles a little bit, but I don't care. It's got my initial on. I'll put that on later. So that's our scoring and burnishing done. Now I'm going to grab my tear and tape. And I'm just going to stick this to the inside of all my panels. Just on the outer edge. It's plenty because you're reinforcing your box. And you're going to choose which end now you want as your drawer front. And because I've made a boo-boo on this one, mind you, there's a little boo-boo on that one as well. What we're going to do is now, I'm going to turn this over. You're not going to see this because it's going to get tucked in. So I'm going to add my flap of paper. Flap. My designer series paper. My flap. That sounds awful, doesn't it? Whoops, look at that. See, it sticks to my fingers. And I'm going to add my designer series paper. Look, it's sticking to my fingers. This is paper. It's stuck with glue. So now I'm going to get my ruler. Because it's 2 inches, I'm going to roughly go in the middle. And I'm going to put a little pencil mark right there. Take a deep breath and have a swig of me coffee. Oh, lovely. Now I'm going to take my hole punch. I'm going to slide this in. And punch my hole. Don't worry about this. It's going to get hidden. So now what I'm going to do is grab my beautiful piece of ribbon. I'm going to thread this through the hole. I could do this after, but it's easy for you to see because the flaps would be up. So leaving enough just for you to pull on. I'm going to lay this down. Grab some more tear and tape. Lay these down. And just add tear and tape over the top. Oops, there we go. Using my bone folder, squish it down. It just keeps this into place. Stops it from falling off. Oops, oh, she says pulling it up. Don't worry about that, because now we're going to start. Now that's perfect, that is. We're going to add glue now to our 4 little corner flaps. I need to order more Tombow. This is my last one. I need to place an order myself. So now I'm going to fetch these up corner to corner, making sure this, you've got to make sure they're flush. Absolutely flush. Doesn't take long for that glue to hold. And again, flush. Because you want them to slide into your drawers properly. Now we've got this. Just going to poke that down so it's stuck my ribbon down. And we're going to do this 2 flaps now. That's it. Pull your corners in and get them right so they're 90-degree angle. Perfect. It doesn't, like I say, it doesn't take long for that glue to grip. And then we can do this side. Nice and flush. There we go. And now we can reinforce the inside. I'm just going to pull these flaps open just a little bit so you can see. So we've got the tape inside holding the ribbon down. And this is going to go over that as well. I know it squashes your ribbon, but it'll soon puff back into shape. Just going to push that right down. And there's our little ribbon. What I do then, it's not going anywhere, that's really strong. So we'll reinforce the 2 small ends first. Take up the backing. Fold that over. And squash it down. Nice and crisp corners. Nice and crisp. Double the strength. If you're going to do a box, always do a little bit extra on either side to reinforce the edges, and it works lovely. Push them into the corners, lay them nice and flat. Lovely and crisp. Same with this end. Fold this over. Use your bung folder. Push it into the corners, reinforcing them. What if it's a perfect size? And I suppose you could get some. I don't say a full size card would fit in this because ours are 4 1/8. But if you were doing the American cards, no, actually no, because they're 4 1/2. But maybe some note cards or 2 lots of or your 3x3s with your envelopes down there. That would work well as well. Love my little Tombow station. Love it. Right, let's get this on here. There you go. Anyway, I haven't got no pliers. So I can't even. So what I do is close it shut with my scissors. Yay, it's back on. So, let's get our other bit now. I'm going to add tear and tape to this flap here. And we're done. But then we're going to do some decorating. So, and some more gluing. And if you've got a steady hand, you could use tear and tape, but I haven't got such a steady hand. And I would probably stick the box down, not straight, and then never be able to move it again. At least with glue, you've got some wiggle space. I always squash that down to make sure it's stuck to the back. Oh, and I've just taken off the thingy and I've not burnished my score lines. Don't worry about that. Getting ahead of myself again. I'm just going to fold this one. So, lay that flat. Lay this flat. Oops, wait a minute, Dana. Oh, it's alright anyway, because it is on the line. I was just making sure they were together this side. Yes, they are pinned tight together. So this is your sleeve to your box. She says, not being able to get her in. There you go. Perfect. These do buckle a little bit, but once they've been in and out the drawers a few times. But see what I mean about it's flush at the back? It's nice and it's in its place and it's in its box. So let's get some of these beautiful dots, and I'm using this colour. They're so close to this sweet sugar plum, and I'm just going to pop in the corners. I think they look like studs then on the drawer. So absolutely perfect. Thank you whoever sent me these. I think it was the lovely, I can't remember, it may have been Laura from France. I do love her. She's always sending me little quirky things, and these are beautiful. So we left them. So these can go in my drawer now, actually. Pop those in my drawer. Lovely. Close that up. Oh, and there we go. I'm going to put my stars and my black rhinestones in there as well. Perfect. Love it. So we've now got 5 little boxes. Isn't that cute? So my first one, which is the shortest one, that's 6. So it's not that one. It must be this one. Yes, it is. I can see that it's hanging over at the back. I want it to sit flush in the front. But see, I should have took it to the 6 inches because it's more or less the same size. Yeah, this is. So this one's going to be my bottom one. Perfect. Then I'm going to go for Rich Razzleberry. And I'm going to glue that on top. Right there. Aren't they cute? Love them. So I'm going to get my glue out. Oh my gosh, I need to order this soon because I am really running out. Plenty of glue. Especially along the edges. Not coming out very fast. We had an earthquake earlier. 4.5. We haven't had one of them this way in England. Or it was felt all the way up to Liverpool apparently. Did you feel it, Pauline? Wow. Oh my gosh. I thought it was actually my neighbours. I thought he'd thrown his missus across the floor because they're really noisy, my neighbours are. Look at that. Look how easy. I know there's going to be a little hangover there, but it won't matter when it's sitting on a desk facing that way. So yeah, I'm going to make sure they're so perfect together. Now we're going to get the next one off. Just measuring. Don't they look so pretty? And I'm going to pop something on the sides, and I'm going to have the designer series paper on the top. Again, nice wad of glue, especially around the edges. I'm an impatient watcher, I am. Like I say, I went over and I saw the lady. I don't even know, I didn't even catch her name, bless, sorry, I do apologise. But I thought, what an absolutely fantastic idea. But I didn't really want them that long. Like I said, I'm an impatient watcher, so I started making them straight away. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, I thought it was the drawer I was sliding. I thought I'd moved it all there. So yeah, and I'm one of these, I've got to try and work it out for myself. Well, especially when I've got my own measurements that I've got in mind. So don't squash my drawer down. Oops. That's going to go. As I'm squashing, I'm popping. That's better. Keep them up. Keep them pressed in. So when you're pushing down, you've got a bit of stability, so just pop them in a little bit whilst you're gluing. So, onto the rich raspberry. I love this colour. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it. So when you squeeze in there, you know it's going to glue down. This is a new tube, and I've used it so much on these 3D projects. But it's nearly all gone. So keep doing these carefully together, edge to edge. See them? Making sure they're level at the back. That one actually is gone on perfect. Absolutely perfect. It is pushed forward so I could attach. Wasn't that perfect? Love it. It looks so cute. Look how pretty they are. That's because the draw's all the way in a little bit, so don't worry about that. And last but not least, top drawer. You could use that as a jewellery box as well. That'd be a nice gift for someone. Necklaces would fit in there. Your earrings, rings. Maybe do some sections to pop rings in. Costume jewellery. It'll make a fabulous little jewellery box. I always start my Christmas really early. I have to. I've got such a big family. So I start making or buying my presents really early on. And yeah, just tuck it in a bit. Push your drawer in just a little bit. So when you're pressing down, it doesn't do that. So push your drawer in. Just so when you do press down, you're not squashing. And October's a month for me as well. We've got 21 anniversaries and birthdays and in happening between my family and Paul's family. Mr. Boyce. My lovely Mr. Boyce. Fabulous. Looking good down the sides. Perfect. So I'm going to continue using this beautiful paper, which is from Tutti Frutti, and it's theirs. And I'm going to trim that down to 5 7/8, and I'm going to do it to 3 7/8, so I can decorate the top of the box perfectly. So 5 7/8, because I don't like a big huge border. By 3 7/8. I've always got spare then. This then is going on the top of my box. Isn't that pretty? Love it. Love it, love it. Don't worry about the drawers, we'll tuck them in now. And I need to use my tape measure now. This stands at, 5 7/8. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So I'm going to cut some more card after I've glued this on. And I'm going to put card at the side. And I might put some card down the back as well. And push my drawer in there. Pull my drawer back to level. Oh, it's perfect. Isn't that lovely? Love it. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I love it. Love it. Love it. Right, let's get our designer series paper on. I'm going to use my other wet glue for this one. I'll need that little bit of wiggle space. Can't believe I've run out of time. I've normally got about 4 or 5 pots. I've normally got more than I need, and I can't believe I've run out. I'm virtually going to run out. Oh gosh, made myself jump then. I don't know, crack myself up some days. Lovely, absolutely fabulous. So instead of squashing my box, I just run my bone folder over. So this is, let me turn it on its. So these are 6 inches, so I'm going to do 6 inches by 5 7/8. Let me just check. I'm going to lay them down for a second. Oh yeah, 5 7/8. See it? Oh, at the back. Making sure it's up against the line would help. Yeah, 5 7/8 is perfect. By 6 inches. So I'm going to grab, what colour should we have, girls? Rich raspberry or sweet sugar plum? And the only reason we're using sweet sugar plum is because that's going in June, and I don't want to be left with shed loads of cardstock that we can't use in the videos, because, well, we can use them in the videos, but you won't be able to sell any. So I think my rich raspberry is on my list because I need more. Yes, look, I'm running low. I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces left. So, am I going to get... Yes, I am. Oh, fabulous. So I only need 1 piece. So I'm going to grab my trimmer again. Check the time. Oh, not doing too bad. It's a good job I didn't make all 5 drawers in front of you. So I'm going to cut this at 5 7/8, which gives me 2 pieces of cardstock. Perfect. From 1 A4 sheet of paper. Now I'm going to trim this down to 6. So that's going on the side of my drawers. I got it the wrong way around. That's better. Yay. And this one as well. Make sure it's right in my tray. These go in my matting scrap bin now for my, I can do some layering with those on another project. Just gonna have I might do a little bit of scoring on this to decorate the side actually. So I might just score this at 1/2 inch on all 4 sides. Just to give it a little bit of decoration. And then turn them over so it looks like they're not jutting out, not to going in like a routed feel. Oh, okay, you know this piece. Carefully do it now, sweetie. Carefully. My fat fingers keep getting in the way. And then turn it over. Oops. See, I've got that deep routed. I'm going to go back down that one again. And make them really prominent because we're not going to fold them. Just going to leave them imprinted. One more. So it gives that deep ridged feel. So when we pop it on our box, oh, very pretty. And if you wanted, you could cut designer service paper 1/4 inch shorter and decorate the sides of your box as well. That would be really pretty. Because we're scoring this at 1/4 inch. This was 6, so that's 5 1/2. So you take it to 5 1/4 by 5 and just 5. Oh, 5 1/8, maybe. Don't quote me. I'm not doing that today. I made it off camera, and so you can see it on a photograph. How's that? So in come my beautiful boxes again. The bottom drawer I know is not as wide, but you're not going to see that now. So I'm going to stick this on the side of my little set of drawers. I got the right way. Yes. And then I'm going to glue them on there. Perfect. Right, grab my glue. Oh, I need that side to be glued. I nearly made a mistake then. I'm just squeezing it on and squash it down. Right. Now what I do is just mush it round so it doesn't go everywhere. Getting close to the edges and corners. I'm going to spread that glue. There we go, let's get this on. Ta-ta-ta! That's my boxes in. Right, oh gosh, right, is it that way? Right along that edge at the top. Just press that down. Oh, lovely. Love it. So now this is the side of my box. Same with this one. Getting lots of glue in the corners and along the edge. Oops. Squish it around. At least if we stick this down the wrong way, we can get it off quickly and turn it round. And this glue does dry clear as well. So I'll squish it around. This stuff is great. Doesn't stick to your fingers like the Tombow, but it does come off easy. So, grabbing the other side of my box, making sure I've got it the right way around. Yes. And then just, oh, it's perfect, absolutely perfect. Just making sure that's level. Oh, perfect. Isn't that cute? That is fabulous. Let me just have a quick measure in those lines. There we go. So that in between those lines is, oh, actually it's 5. So you need to take that down to 4 3/4 by 4 3/4. Ooh, should we have a go? I don't think I've got enough paper out, to tell you the truth. And I don't think I've got enough time. I've got enough there for one. Let's have a quick go. Oh, it goes 4 3/4. In fact, I'm going to go 4 5/8 by 4 3/4, because one way is longer than the other. Just see if that's right. And that would fit in there. Was it that way? Yes, there. That would fit in there perfectly. So yeah, 4 5/8 by 4 3/4 for your side panels, if you decided to add side panels on your side of your set of drawers. It's absolutely perfect. So I've enjoyed making this. I hope you like me making it. And you're going to go and give them a go. Don't ever put anything down the back, because the drawers, if you push them in too far, or if you can't quite pull them out strongly enough, push from the back. That way you won't be putting too much pressure, even though they are secure. I just like the fact that it's just so perfect. It's so cute. And I hope you give it a go. Didn't take me long to make the others. I had like a little chain going on them. That's perfect. I love it. Do you enjoy that as well? Do you think it looks nice? I hope so. Well, give me your comments in the comments below. Thumbs up and a share if you did enjoy. Please press the subscribe button as well, and you will be notified if you press the little bell of all future videos. Last 3D project tomorrow night. Not forever, just for a couple of days. We need to get back to making some cards for Lorraine's charity. So, right. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I love you millions. Mwah. Good night. Bye.